Hey there. So, I know it's a little bit unprompted, but I decided, today I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the animals downstairs. So, first of all, we're gonna go see the dogs. They've been going crazy all day. I don't know for what reason, so I'll go see them first, and then hopefully I'll come back down and see the cats if they come around, because we normally have some cats that pass around here. So I'll probably come see them if they come around, and then I'll have a good tour of the cats upstairs as well. Alright. Now coming into the dog side here, obviously this is a short actually first of all a short presentation of Rio, our Brazilian macaw here, a very rare species, but he somehow found his way here. As you can probably hear, that's I believe one of our dogs that's barking. That's probably Boulon. Hey Boulon, come on. Hey Screw. Hey Screw. Hey Screw. Hey, hi. Hi there. Hey there. Hey guys. Hey. Look at these guys, they're going crazy. And look at that, these guys are literally going crazy. Look at this. Yo, Nin, what's up? Look at these guys, look at this. Look at all these guys. Look at this. Yo. Calm down, man, calm down. Look at these guys. Aww. Let's go. So, the one with the brown spots, his name is Isco. And then, the one that looks like a chihuahua, she's the general of the compound, really. She's the alpha. Her name is Iku, and then the fluffy one here that you're seeing here, his name is Boulon, actually. We first got Boulon and Iku. Isco is not their child. We first got Boulon and Iku from a connection, and then obviously, as you can see, they're playing around here. And then we finally got Isco, also from another connection. So yeah, these are street dogs. They've been here for like a few months. They've been together. We got Isco when he was a bit younger, and yeah, I mean look at these dogs. Ain't they cute? So I think probably Iku is probably in her heat phase right now, which is why she's probably a little more standoffish, a little more alpha than she normally is. As you can see, she's is going to submission. I believe Isco is also in her heat period, because being way more energetic than normal, which is weird. Yeah, you can see them both kind of fighting over Boulon here, just fighting over who gets to have him, And then there's Boulon standing normally. Boulon. I'm on a calm, eh? Yeah, this dude is more of a pacifier, although he is probably the only boy here in this compound, in this trio of dogs. He is actually the more pacific. As I said, Iku is the general of the two of the all, so she's the alpha, and then you have Isco, who is more like the one in between, She's like the more energetic pup. I mean, she is younger, so it's normal. Yeah, that's really a tour of the dogs, really. Now, coming upstairs, you got these three kittens. They're just laying around, just sitting up. So the lighter one that you can see here on the left, her name is Simba. And then this one coming over to me right now, his name is Gucci. And then the one over there on the right, his name is actually Jerry. If you want to know the reason why the reason why I picked these three names, well, Gucci was actually an idea from a friend, an idea from a friend who had a cat named Gucci. So he's like, let's keep the tradition alive. I was like, yeah, why not? And then Jerry, well, we had two cats here named Tom and Butch. They didn't die, they're just been released. We released them into the city. So We took the missed opportunity. So we had a missed opportunity of calling them Tom and Jerry. So I decided to call one of these guys Jerry, and then this one obviously is Simba, just due to the resemblance in skin color. You can see probably it's a lighter touch. The color is more like Nala, so I decided since it's a boy, then I'll stick with Simba. Actually, these two here, Simba and Gucci, you can stay here, and as you can see now, Simba's kind of trying to climb up. I mean, they do that very well, Gucci and Simba, which is honestly, it's a marvel to see these kittens. You know, to see these kittens after a long tiring day. It's a marvel to come and see them and spend some time with them here in the balcony. Over there, that's their stuff. Their litter boxes. Let me get a little closer view of their litter box just to show y'all. So this is where they sleep. This is where, you know, they sleep and play around and whatever. And then over here, we have their food. Their water is in this red bowl. This tin bowl also is used for their food and whatever. And then obviously here we have the litter box and whatever needs. So they have everything they need here. They've passed the milking stage already. Actually, quite some time ago when we got them, they had already passed the milking stage, which is very, very good and very interesting from my point of view. Because the other two that we got, Tom and Butch, they were at their milking stage. They were a bit younger than these guys, in general. I think so. Yeah. Whereas Tom and Butch, well, I hope to see both of them later. You know, they normally come around here. If I get the chance to see them, or to see at least one of them, then I'll document it. But if not, then I obviously won't, because, you know, that'd be the end of the video. Yo, hey, Gucci, don't go there. Don't go there. Come here. So yeah, this is Gucci. He's probably the naughtiest of the bunch. This is probably the naughtiest one of the bunch. And Jerry is more the calmer one. I believe that's Jerry coming. Yeah, that's Jerry coming along. Jerry over there is the calmer of the bunch. He, you know, most of the time he's sleeping. He's the kind of guy is like, don't disturb me. You know, don't give me any problems. Don't try me. I won't try you. Don't look for me, and I won't look for you. So he's actually a very calm cat. Whereas this dude over here, mischievous as he is. Luckily, they're still young, but I know that when they get older, they're gonna be quite hectic because there are three of them. And then we have Simba. Simba here is right in the mix between mischievous and calm. Calm when he wants to, mischievous when he wants to. Literally, he is like kind of the middleman between the two. He came in as the calmest. He was probably shyer than anyone else, and getting time to adapt to this environment. But as he's adapted, as he's gotten used to it, now he is more and more mischievous. And I don't like that. Obviously, it's gonna be a little hectic when they get older, but that can't come soon enough, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time with these cats here, and then we'll see, maybe later on we'll get the cats downstairs. He's just a bit. Hey, bitch, hey, it's okay. He's just a bit stressed because, you know, his toy's right there, so he's just a bit stressed. Right now, he's just a bit calmer, but that's just so. This is Butch. Alright, Tom unfortunately hasn't been seen these last few days. I don't know where he's gone. We let them know, but I don't know. As you can see. Yo! That's why what I'm doing right now is just close the door here just to avoid any, bad circumstances or anything between the two right now. Come. Shh. So, yeah, I'll just video you guys again when I get this done. I'll just gotta get this done and then we'll see. So I left a few hours in. Now what we're doing is we're just closing them in, closing the dogs in here, so that what we can do is now, as we're gonna film the cats, I'll just, because then if we're filming the cats, these dogs will come in and mess up the place. So what we're doing is we're gonna close them. Now I'm gonna go show you the cats. Right now the cats are over there near the cars, obviously, near this side. So I'm gonna come and show you the cats who have actually come. Hey, come, Tom. So this is Tom. All right, this is Tom. He is the first time being seen here, really, from my side. So this is Tom. He is the runt of the two, or between Tom and Butch. He's the runt. He is the more mischievous one, the more devious one, I can say. Butch. Yes, Tom. Butch seems to be still hidden somewhere, which I'm trying to look for. I'm trying to track his sound. He seems to be somewhere hidden. Butch! Come. So Butch seems to be over here, I believe. Butch! Come. Where are you? Come, Butch. It's okay. You're good. Hey, come on. So here's Butch. This is the eldest one. His name is Butch. These are the two cats that we did release. Tom and Butch, as I previously stated when we were seeing the cats over there upstairs. They're actually over there. So yeah, Tom and Butch, well, if you wonder how we got them, it's actually a simple story. I told my dad like about a year ago that I wanted a cat. I was very, very interested in cats. So from then on, he started having a look from his friends, through his connections. He started having a look to see if anyone had a cat, and then about like 2 or 3 months ago, about in October. Yeah, in October it turned out that one of my dad's friends had these two in the line, so he decided to give them to us. And since that day, since October actually, we've had these two kittens, these two cats now. As you can see, they're two fully grown cats. I'm just gonna unzoom a bit to show you if that works. Well, I guess it doesn't. Oh, there. Here's Tom. Here's Butch. And then if you look to the photos that I made earlier, that I gave you earlier about Tom and Butch, and that I'm even gonna put here on this little segment, on a little segment here as well, you'll see that they were younger in those photos. Those photos were probably taken around November or something, if I'm not mistaken. And as I said, these two were brought in as very young, so they were still in their milking stage for a while actually. Whereas the other three that are upstairs, they came with the milking stage, but it was fairly quick. They only had like two or three more days, and then they could start eating solid food. Whereas these guys, we had to wait a bit. So, yes. What's weird is that Tom started as the calmest one out of both of them, actually. Tom was the calmer one, but he grew to be a nuisance, really. A headache. Whereas Butch also was quite calm. They both actually were quite calm. Both of them. But Butch has turned to be quite the devious one. Although, yeah, this guy over here, this guy Tom, is the champion of deviousness. When it comes to mischievousness, it's Tom. That is the champion of these two. In fact, he could even be the better fighter of both of them. He pins Butch down a lot, probably even more than the times that Butch pins him down. But Butch pins him down, and probably due to weight, alright, due to mass, because Butch looks the healthier of the two of them, because again, Tom is the runt, which makes him a bit skinnier. So Butch, with the fact that he has more protein, and he isn't the runt, he looks fitter and healthier than Tom, which actually helps him when it comes to these two play fighting. Now, what we do is these guys during the day, since they're released, they go out, they have a look around, they roam around, or even they sleep, because as we know, cats sleep during the day. And then at night, they come here. They come here. They're here really in their home. Really, this is where they live. This is what they were used to. They've been used to now since they were younger. Although when they were younger, they were upstairs. We just put them downstairs recently to accommodate those guys upstairs. So now they're used to it, and they pass by. They pass by. We give them pets. We pet them. We see them, and then they wander off again. Either they stay here or they go. It's up to them. So yeah, this is now turned into. It's been an animal sanctuary for a while now. This house, this compound, but we never had cats. We only had cats like when I was very, very young, and now we have cats again. And yeah, they're living good, they're healthy. Even those upstairs, they're eating well, they're healthy. So, thinking about it now, it's quite moving. I thought about this like a few days ago. I realized that our minds, we seem to be like, we think that we're nothing. Our minds tend to play games with us. We're nothing, and then we think that we're nothing. But to these guys, to these little kittens, to the dogs, you're everything. You're everything to them. You feed them. You nourish them. You pet them. You give them a safe place to live in, and it's been a moving experience, really, living with animals my whole life, especially now with cats. Because first of all, I love cats. I adore cats, and secondly, you get to see how really affectionate a cat can be. Although dogs are very affectionate, I think cats are more affectionate because cats, yes, they're more like solitary animals in a way, but they're also used to being in prides, and it's just moving. It's moving to see that you think that you're nothing, you think that you don't deserve anything, but then look, you have this guy who's literally giving you love non-stop. He doesn't see you the whole day, and then when he sees you, it's like his whole world, his whole world has come back together. He doesn't see you for the whole day. For him, you're everything. For them, for these animals, we're everything. We're what they need, because again, we feed them, we give them things to drink, we give them their water, we make sure that they have a safe space, we clean them whenever we should. Especially with cats, it's very infrequently, but you still should clean them once in a while. And just moments like these are sitting down with the cats, and it's a beautiful moment, not gonna lie. So what I'm gonna cut the video, just spend a little bit of time with them here. We'll stop talking, spend a little bit of quiet time, and yeah. Oh, and I also forgot to add that first of all, as I said, the main moral of what I said in the end is that you're worth much more than what you think. And on that note, I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna end this long episode, really, this long tour. And thank you for watching. If you want more of this content, please let me know. I'll gladly do it more and more when I get more free time, especially on weekends like this. So yeah, that's it from today. It's been me, Kian Munshi, and as always, stay hopeful.